Well, hello there and welcome to this educational technology course. My name is Greg Sherman and I am the instructor for this course and the designer of this course. And I'm sitting here right now at the beginning of a new semester, feeling really good, representing the school, of course. And I'm up here in my attic, in my conversation couch, because I'm going to be presenting to you some stories throughout this semester, and I'm going to be talking to you from this couch. This is where I do a lot of storytelling, and some of the stories that I am going to be telling will be stories about my own experiences or the experiences of people that I either worked with or know well, like family members. And all of it relates to education, and all of it relates to the long journey that I've had in the field of education. And all of it will be presented in an effort to provide some context and some meaning to some of the important things that I want you to learn how to do. So I'm sitting here and I've got some notes to guide me. Got my notebook and a pen in case something important comes up that I have to remember to talk to you about. But the most important thing that I want to say in this brief welcome message is a little bit about what this course is and a little bit about what this course is not. So every year when I look at my course evaluations, which are generally pretty good, if I do say so myself, but sometimes I will get students who write a lot of frustrating things about what they didn't get out of this class. For example, every semester somebody asks or somebody says that they didn't learn anything super valuable for classroom use, like how to use a smartboard. And I can assure you that this is not a class about how to learn how to use a smartboard, or a class about how to learn how to use any specific technology. That is certainly not the focus of this class. Another frustration that comes out among some students is they will communicate that it seemed like the only thing that this class was about was how to build a website. And that is also not what this class is about. You will build a website for this class because I need a way for you to communicate to me the artifacts of learning. And so a website is just a really good, simple, easy way for you to organize the things that I'm going to ask you to think about and create related to teaching with technology. But also a website allows you to tie together all of these different types of technology and in the process learn how they all work together, and again allow both me as well as other students the ability to access everything that you're doing for this class. And perhaps most importantly, the website experience is an opportunity for you to be very, very creative. And so the creative process is something that I encourage strongly in this class, and the act of creation to me reflects a really great context for learning and applying some really important things. So one of the things that this class is really all about is helping you think about what is important for your students to learn how to do as a result of being in your class. And technology is just one of the things that you're going to be able to use in order to maximize the probability that your students will learn how to do those things that you really want them to learn how to do, the important things. And I'm not talking just about the things that society or that the state of Virginia or that your local school division thinks is important. I'm talking about what you think is important for your students to learn how to do. Because at the end of the day, you have a massive amount of control over that. More, I think, than you might even realize. So this class is more about thinking about what's important for students to learn and more about thinking about the ways that you might want to define experiences that provide meaning and purpose to learning those important things, and less about how to use a smartboard and how to build a website, how to be a hacker. It's not that at all. This is a creative endeavor, and that's why it's really always has been my absolute favorite class to teach. So this class begins right now, and it begins by either clicking the button below that says Course Introduction, or by clicking at the top menu item that also says Course Intro up there. So you can access the next step in either of those ways, and hopefully we'll take it from there. I do want to point out, I want to reiterate though something that is on the introduction page, and that is that in this first week of class, you have two really important things to accomplish. One of them is to create the website shell that you're going to use to put all your work in for the class. You know, all the artifacts that communicate to me that you've learned and applied the important things I want you to learn and apply. But also, you're going to create that shell, that framework, and then you are also going to create a file using a really fun creative tool called Canva. You're going to create this file, and it's going to be about you. I have about 10 questions that I want you to answer about yourself, because I'm not going to be able to do the best job I can to help you learn important things if I don't know who you are. And so that's an opportunity for you to be creative and to communicate to me a little bit about who you are. So that's a lot though in the first week with everything else going on. We're not going to have quite that heavy of a 7-day span of time in this class in terms of expectations and development, but we do start big. So I don't want you to be overly concerned, but I do want you to know that time is of the essence, and the sooner you get started on those projects, the better. So I hope you enjoy them, first of all. I think they're very creative. And if you have any questions about any of the things that you're asked to try to accomplish this week, please do not hesitate to ask. And if you find some information on the course website that may not be accurate or is faulty in some way, please, you're not going to hurt my feelings if you call me out on it and ask me about it via email, or you can call me on the phone or whatever. So just wanted you to know that we have two really important things that all of you need to accomplish this week. So hope you enjoy it.